Sup guys, Mooky here, and I'm back with another part of What If Izuku Was the Son of Delsin Rowe. This is part 5. In the last part, they began their quirk apprehension test with Izuku getting at least 5th place. And not only that, one of them being expelled, being Minoru Mineta. However, he was replaced by Sen Kaibara from Class 1B. As for their second day, they began their hero training, with All Might being the head of their classroom. Soon, they begin having a heroes versus villain training exercise, where Izuku and Bakugo are against opposing teams, with now the two beginning to clash. With that said, let's get into this, shall we guys? As the two began going all out on one another, Izuku began trying to hit Bakugo with tons of his explosions from his sticks, as Bakugo dodges them and tries to hit Izuku with tons of explosions. Izuku using the Eskrima sticks to create a barrier made from explosions to protect him, as Bakugo gets more annoyed that Izuku has found so many different ways to incorporate his own explosions to his fighting style, as he keeps getting annoyed by this, saying, Why? Originally, I used to think of him as my best friend, but every time he uses my own quirk, every time I see him getting stronger with it, I can't help but hate him so goddamn much. As soon he lands a lucky explosion on Izuku's chest, sending him somewhat a little bit flying a bit, but still standing, with Izuku trying to catch his breath, but having a hard time by coughing. But soon, Bakugo still getting a little bit pissed and walking to Izuku. But Izuku stands his ground with his Eskrima stick right between him and the other one behind him, as saying, I need to think smart. Kachan is a lot stronger than he was before. Just because I got the highest score in the entrance exam doesn't mean a damn thing. If there are still people who are stronger than me, even with all the hard work I've gone through. And soon, he switches from explosions to electricity, as he soon sends a volt of green electricity to Bakugo, as Bakugo was surprised seeing this, as he's saying, How the hell? I thought you only had 4 quirks, damn it! Saying, I gotta thank Kaminari for this. Honestly, I didn't expect to meet the guy during the entrance exam. So, once again, I gotta thank the guy in person once more. With soon, Kaminari saying, Wait, he took my quirk? Wait, he must have copied it. But still, so that's why he was so insistent on trying to wish me luck. With everybody hearing this, with even Momo being quite curious. And as for Shoto, he's pretty pissed at that, hearing that. With even All Might thinking, he told me that he was able to absorb people's quirks, but not take them. He's nothing like All For One. And knowing that he is the son of Delsin Rowe, Falcon, it only makes sense that he also has his father's quirk. But I didn't think that Rowe's quirk was really in the quirk to absorb others. But now that I see it in person, it only makes sense now. With Izuku freezing Bakugo in place, as he soon runs up to him and began hitting Bakugo with a flurry of hits from his Eskrima sticks, with Bakugo unable to even counter back with tons of attacks coming to him. Before Izuku basically hits Bakugo full on with a huge electro pulse from the sticks, setting him somewhat flying backwards on his back. With Izuku saying, Yeah, how you like that, Kachan? As then, for some reason, his head begins hurting, thinking, what the hell? What's going on? As soon, his voice begins to change, and not only that, his green eyes begin to change that of red, with soon he's saying, I'm done playing around, as his electricity begins averting to that of black lightning. With soon, the electricity begins flowing all around him through his eskrima sticks, as the entire hallway begins getting electrocuted and the metal begins burning around him. With Bakugo saying, what the hell? What the hell are you doing? With saying, I'm putting an end to this damn fight already. I don't need to waste any more time with you, Bakugo. As a giant ball of lightning begins forming in his right-handed eskrima stick. With soon, All Might begins saying, no, young Rowe, you can't. You'll kill him. You can't do this. But not listening, Izuku begins saying, you like hell, I'm gonna stop until I obliterate all my opponents. With soon, Izuku soon basically came back to his senses with his eyes turning back to green and his lightning transforming back into green as well. But soon begins thinking, what the hell was that? It happened again? With Bakugo saying, what the hell? What the hell is going on with you, Deku? You would never act like that before. As Izuku saying, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. As soon, somewhere else in Masaru, two guys are now in a bar with one wearing a toboggan and another being a guy with glasses and brown hair. With Delsin saying, come on, drink up, Masaru. Come on. It's not every day that you get off work early, man. As saying, Delsin, please, I don't think I have time for this. What if Mitsuki would say, saying, I'll explain later. And besides, I need to ask you for a favor, if anything. With soon, Masaru saying, so what is it? You'd never come to me with a favor like this before. With Delsin soon basically making this seriously now, saying, I need you to ask your son, Katsuki, to look after Izuku for me. With saying, wait, what? I mean, it's with soon Delsin saying, I know their relationship has kind of been strained over the years, especially on how Izuku's been progressing. But to be honest, I can still tell that Bakugo still has some soft spot for Izuku, as they were childhood friends after all. With Masaru saying, but what makes you think that you want to ask me? Why not ask him directly? It's saying, let's just say I'm not really his favorite person right now. Plus, I'm more worried for my own son than anything. As Masaru saying, what's the issue? With Delsin began going into detail, telling on how Izuku's quirk is, that it may be weaker than Delsin's, but there's an aspect of it that he began seeing as the years go by. That there are short moments when Izuku began bursting into pure anger, and his personality began changing in that of cocky, arrogant, and somewhat selfish. But it's only like for a split second, and then it's gone. But the more his quirk begins getting stronger, and the more that he begins developing, I feel like it's going to last a lot more longer. And not only that, I feel like even the personality began warping his quirk's properties as well, changing them from what they used to do to something different. With Masaru saying, why are you telling me this? With Delsin saying, I would tell Izuku this in person, but over the years, he's trying to disable it from me, and I don't want to think that can't be his own person, because I want him to be. I don't want him to just be like me, after all. So, I'm asking this. I'm asking you to tell his childhood friend that he still cares about, even if he does get annoyed by him from time to time, to please look after my son. That's all I'm asking. And if it doesn't work, then I'll probably step in too. That's all I can ask for. Please do this for me, Masaru. Not just as a friend, but as a father. As Masaru soon can't help but worry quite a bit, as he soon had a determined look and just takes a huge, shot of what he was drinking, was saying, "Okay, I'll do this for you, Delsin. But if it backfires, don't blame me," as Delsin soon pats him on the back saying, "Thanks, man. I really appreciate it." Back at UA, soon Izuku saying, "Kachan, are you okay?" As saying, what did you do, Deku? I don't know. What's happening?" As soon everybody in the monitoring room begins freaking out and begins wondering what's going on. For 1 second, it looked like Izuku was about to kill Bakugo, and now for another second, it's changed. With soon, Tokuyami begins thinking, is it possible that Midoriya has a side effect of his quirk or something? It wouldn't be too far off. With soon Kirishima saying, "He thinks so? But before, he had a huge control over it. What makes you think that he wouldn't be able to control it now?" With All Might's worries began getting more and more apparent, with Soon saying, please let my nerves be at ease. I can't let another resurface after all this time." As soon, Izuku saying, "Doesn't matter. I still had to complete my task. I gotta distract Kachan so Uraraka can get to the bomb. As at least that's all I can ask for." With soon Izuku switching to his Gale quirk, as he creates a small twister in the hallway from his Asema sticks, as he soon sent it flying to Bakugo. However, Bakugo saw this coming and basically sent him backwards with his explosions, as he now lands in an open area. However, the wind is still raging strong within the hallway, as he tries his best to basically keep himself in place, saying, "Damn it, even after that small second of him attempting to actually kill me, he's still wanting to continue fighting. Even after that, he never changes." As Bakugo began having flashbacks of Izuku back then when they were kids, and Izuku began training with Bakugo's explosions. As at first, it's hard with Izuku actually damaging his hands with tons of bruises on them. However, Bakugo was always there to help Izuku and to basically say that he'll get it. As the years go by, Izuku began improving with explosions, and he barely injured himself like he used to anymore. With that, as more of the years go by, Izuku began getting more popular, began becoming more outgoing, and also began becoming more somewhat of a, more popular with everybody. With that, that's when Bakugo began seeing Izuku as a rival and no longer saw him as his best friend anymore. With Bakugo realizing this and finally understanding what he's done, he needs to put an end to this quickly and finally apologize. With that, Bakugo soon stands back up, as then he pulls back his gauntlet, with then a pin soon appearing. As Izuku enters the wide open area, he begins saying, "Wait, that gauntlet? It's more than just for looks, isn't it, Kachan?" Saying, "Damn straight. If you don't want me pulling this pin and basically blowing up the entire building, you would basically stop where you're at now." Saying, "But what the hell are you thinking? You won't just be hitting me, you idiot. You'll also put your own team in danger. Hell, you'll most likely fail, moron." Saying, "I know that. But you can't take that risk, can you? You don't know what could truly happen, right?" As soon Izuku saying, "Damn it, he's got me between a rock and a hard place." And not only that, I don't know if Uraraka is able to get the bomb. As for, well, Ochako and Ida, well, she's still struggling to get the bomb from Ida after all. Mostly, even though with the, well, metal spikes that Izuku gave her, they're not really much to help catch Ida off guard with the due to his speed after all, always getting the bomb. With that, Uraraka is now out of projectiles and has no idea what to do. But soon, Izuku began thinking, shit, time is running out. I don't know what to do. As he begins thinking, well, there's only one way to do this. But there's a chance I might get some flag for this and I might end up failing. But it's a risk to take. As soon, Izuku puts his Eskrima sticks right behind him. With now, Izuku basically laying down saying, all right, you win, Kachan. I'm about to surrender. You can put the capture tape on me once I sit back down. And as he soon sits down and then tosses his Eskrima sticks to other sides, to both sides of the wide open area. As Baku's saying, looks like you realize this. With then, Izuku was now about to put his hands down onto the ground. But soon, the metal floors began manipulating around Bakugo. And saying, what the? You forgot my metal manipulation quirk can manipulate anything that's made out of metal, even the floors. Remember? As soon, metal tentacles begin coming out below Bakugo as he tries to have an explosion to blow them up, but each time they just reform. With that, Bakugo has now been completely captured by Izuku as he's completely wrapped up in metal and a metal straitjacket in a way. With soon, Izuku saying, oh, I'm so glad that worked. Sorry about that, Kachan. But I needed you to fall for it. Saying, damn it, I was so close. As soon as he tries using explosions, all he's doing is basically, well, hurting himself with the explosion being encased into the metal straitjacket as well. With Izuku saying, all I need is one little thing. With him touching Bakugo's arm and basically grabbing his gauntlet out and saying, what the hell do you think you're doing? Saying, well, probably something stupid. So if that happens, I am true. You basically win by default. Just letting you know. As Izuku puts it on his right arm, pulls back the pin, and now pulls it. With All Might screaming, young bro, what are you doing? As then a huge burst of explosion begins coming out of the gauntlet as he aimed it high into the air. With soon, Izuku realized, perfect chance now, as he tosses the gauntlet onto the ground with using his Gale quirk as he soon goes up square into the air and passing the next couple floors to the top floor. If Ida was surprised saying, what? Why would you? But Rowe, how did you? With Izuku saying, sorry Ida, but this is over. As Izuku basically goes as fast as he can to the rocket. As Ida was about to move it, soon a couple of rocks began hitting Ida into the body, as it being from Uraraka, who had tons of debris to work with now. With that, Izuku was able to capture the rocket easily. After this, All Might says, the hero team has won! With that, Izuku soon let out a sigh of relief as he began saying, oh, thank God, it's done. We've won. With soon, Izuku's head begins hurting again, as soon a voice saying, "You could have ended him. You could have put an end to the person that's been so annoying in our lives for so long. Why did you waste the opportunity?" As Izuku saying, "Damn it, not again." Saying, "Just shut up." As then Ida soon walked over to Izuku as he says, "Rowe, you've done well, but your plan was quite dangerous, if I do say so. Who if you know that you could have hurt me or Uraka?" As Izuku doesn't say anything, with Ida saying, "Rowe, are you?" As Izuku saying, "Huh? Oh, sorry, Ida, I didn't hear you. You were saying?" As Ida soon got a little bit worried for his classmate, saying, "Are you sure you're all right?" As the training exercise basically tired you out. As Izuku saying, I'm fine, don't worry, Ida. Anyways, I need to go back downstairs and help out Kachan and grab my Eskrima sticks. Catch you later." As he soon jumps down, as Ochako saying, "Are you sure Deku's? I'm kind of worried for Deku." With Ida saying, "Same here." With Izuku soon manipulating the floor, letting go of Bakugo, and then going to get his Eskrima sticks. With soon, Bakugo begins saying, "Deku, tell me, were you planning this from the start?" As Izuku saying, "Nope, I did not plan this all from the start. I was completely improvising entirely." Saying, "You what? You improvised all of that?" Saying, "Well, duh. I mean, come on. To be honest, I don't even know what the hell happened a few minutes ago. And personally, I don't even know. I don't even want to talk about it. So, can we leave it at that for the time being?" As soon Bakugo saying, "Hold on. Before you go, I need to say something." Saying, "Oh God, Kachan, if you're going to just declare war on me again, I swear to God." As Bakugo saying, "I'm sorry." With saying, "Wait, what?" "I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I threw away our friendship for a rivalry that you didn't even care about." As Izuku saying, "Wait, you're serious, aren't you? You're actually serious today." With soon Bakugo just nodding, saying, "Look, I can tell that you were struggling. You were working hard, and yet I couldn't see that because I was blinded by my pride. I was blinded because I wanted to be the best. Better than All Might, better than your dad, even better than my own best friend. I wanted everything to know that I was going to become number one. And yet, to become number one, all I had to do was, I thought I had to step on those who were in front of me, even my own best friend." But soon, Izuku saying, "Katsuki," as saying, "Look, you don't have to forgive me so easily after all that." Saying, "I forgive you." With saying, "Wait, just like that? You're gonna forgive me?" Saying, "Well, duh. All I've been waiting for is you to apologize, you dumbass. And now I actually got it. So now we can finally go back to being friends again. Seriously, teasing you is a lot of work, you know that, right? It's mentally tiring." With Bakugo getting even more annoyed at that as he begins saying, "Why, you goddamn stupid, freaking annoying ass piece of..." And saying, "Come on, let's go back. They need to get ready for the next exam area, don't you think?" As Bakugo saying, "Whatever, fine." As the two soon left, and Izuku put his arm around his childhood friend, with Bakugo getting a little bit annoyed, but just let it happen. But soon, back into the monitoring room, everybody soon crowded around Izuku and Bakugo, as a couple of them were actually worried, wondering if Izuku was literally about to kill Bakugo, or was Bakugo literally about to, incinerate Izuku. As Izuku said, whoa, it's not like that. I wasn't trying to kill Kachan. I don't know what happened. I mean it. I just felt like I just blacked out for a split second. And then I came back to my senses with soon Bakugo saying I wasn't really going to hit Deku. I was actually just going to just explode it. I was just making a threat. And not only that, I'm surprised that it really paid off until he manipulated the metal around me. With soon, All Might began saying, well, that was pretty eventful, but after all that, who do you all believe deserved the MVP? With many people believing that it should be Izuku or possibly even Bakugo, as soon it begins, as Momo soon says, it's Ida, of course, as he took his job seriously and even stalled Uraraka to the point of nearly causing time to run down. Also, the reason why Rowe isn't the MVP is because he basically took this seriously against Bakugo. He stalled, and not only that, his attack, basically using Bakugo's gauntlets to destroy the top of the roof, was dangerous. Sure, he didn't hurt Uraraka or Ida, but doing so would have also basically destroyed the entire building. With soon saying Uraraka was another story, she thought that she could rely on her teammate more than just her using herself. As sure, Midoriya did think things through, realizing Ida would clean up the entire area, keeping her from using any debris. But still, she should have thought something new besides just throwing those spikes at Ida, trying to distract him instead. But soon, All Might began thinking, Aizawa did warn me about this girl. It looks like he was serious after all. Saying, well, Yayorozu was right. I couldn't say it any better than myself. As soon, Izuku saying, thank God. As soon, he ends looking around, looking at his costume and saying, great, looks like I'm going to have to get a new one. Thanks a lot, Kachan. Saying, oh, you have yourself to blame for that, dumbass. As Izuku and Bakugo couldn't help but have a little bit of a laugh for that moment. Soon, all the other events basically go out just like it's canon. However, there's two differences. One being Shoto and his match and his partnership with Shoji and his match against Ojiro and Hagakure. As well, he basically made this almost instantly and didn't even bother asking Shoji for any help or any support whatsoever, as he just froze the entire building like it was nothing. With that, basically causing his team to win instantly. With Izuku noticing this, saying, so, Shoto Todoroki, that's Fuyumi's younger brother. And not only that, he has one hell of an ice quirk, just like her, right? But it's somewhat different. It almost seems like he can use it on his right side. Why not use his left? As Izuku gets a lot more curious about this. As for another match, being between Kaminari and Jiro versus Momo and Kaibara, as for Momo and Kaibara, they basically run down the clock as usual and barricade the door with a bomb. As for Kaibara, he basically just go out and try to fight against Jiro and Kaminari as install for time, as he feels like he couldn't really do much, but even so, he does find a way. With that, all the matches finally end with soon All Might saying, well done everyone, looks like all of you have gone through pretty well for your first training exercise in the hero course. Just continue to improve and continue getting stronger. With that, I must go. Just remember to always go beyond, plus ultra. After saying this, he soon just basically runs as fast as he can away from everybody. With Izuku saying, so inspiring as always. That's what I expect from the #1 hero. With Bakugo basically saying, shut up Deku and stop fanboying like crazy. As Izuku saying, try and make me, Kachan. With soon the two basically getting each other's faces. And then just laughing. Saying, man, I miss this. You know, as saying, yeah, whatever. As they were about to walk out, soon Izuku was stopped by somebody, as it being Shoto. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please tell me what you guys think in the comments below. I'd love to read them. Also, like and subscribe, which really helps out the channel a lot. And also, check out my Discord and my gaming channel. Links be in the description below. With all that said, this is Mooky, signing out. Later, guys.
Hi everyone, this is White Fox. If you liked Leon's video, click the video on the left to see the most recent one. And if you want to see more of this, click the subscribe button and notification bell and check out his playlists. If you still haven't subscribed, do so in the center. With that said, I hope to see you again on my love's channel. Bye!